not. Like if I injure you, if you have a way, if you have a way to heal or touch yourself. The way I'm reading the new hemorrhage status effect, you injure a survivor, say you're getting healed by another survivor, and say the killer comes across the people healing. So say the running nurse is calling. The second you start running away, if the killer has the hemorrhage status effect on a perk or an add-on, you start regressing on your healing bar now. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Should make things interesting. Lampkin Lane, Haddonfield. So they still got the same music. Reworked Haddonfield. I should have brought something to see the totem spawns. So where are we at here? End of the street. Is my filter on? F3. Indeed. Off, on. Things seem extra wide. First and foremost, opportunities. Titties. It's a huge-ass dead zone, wow. I wonder if the gates will spawn in different areas. Hopefully they do. Cat Jam, Rat Jams. This is new Legion chase music. Brand new. Before it was just default. This is no mixtape add-ons. I like it. What was Boom saying? Doom music. Doom original soundtrack. Obviously, we can't hear the terror radius from the killer side. Is this Myers' house? It is. And apparently, everybody on the internet saying this is the incorrect number, 1520. Lies. So the vault areas so far seem pretty easy to distinguish or identify. Zooming. Everything is wide. Wide people happy. Look at the size of the staircase now. Who was here the night? I'm not sure if Czar was here, Jackson was here, if it was Lance. When we went against the pig and the pig body blocked and we all died because of our head traps. Now I think there's definitely enough room for that not to happen on the stairwell. Bloodlust. I forget who was here for that, but remember that happened? It looks like they took our consideration or issue into consideration of widening the stairwell. What do we got? We'll walk out on the roof here. I'm guessing this one could maybe be open again. Things are obviously randomized on these maps, procedurally generated, where the pallets will be what vaults are open or closed, so on and so forth. I wonder if this can just be a fast vault or a vault for a survivor versus open all the time. Bathroom. That looks like a... It's always going to be a dead end up here, I guess so. Maybe a gen. Death trap. What about this one? That one you could vault. Maybe these would open up sometimes. I hear a creaky closet. Oh, wow. Just hook up in the bedroom. Don't mind it. Let's see. So where this pallet was, this is a... If the killer doesn't break the pallet here, you could loop this for a good while. I'd say, depending on the killer, of course. Like a nurse, you're not going to want to do that, but... Like to try to loop this initially isn't super strong, I'd say. From my opinion. You see, like... You might be able to stun the killer depending on timing, but if you throw that pallet and the killer doesn't break the pallet, then you can probably run those picnic tables for a bit. However, no mind games here because you can see each other, so... Crows. Crowson. Pallet still exists there. Aesthetically, it looks very nice. Obviously, I think it's probably going to be another one of those dark maps. It looks kind of bright for me, the filters and everything, but I think I've heard people complaining. Doghouse. About how dark this map is, too, and hopefully they adjust the lighting for others, especially those on probably console. So there's a totem instead of doghouse. And again, the totems also spawn randomly, or can be generated anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but not always in the same spot, per se. Is this this is a basement house, right? Wow, it's so weird. Mad dark here. Holy cow, even on my screen. Jeez. From a creepy standpoint, having Myers walk out here would be cool, but not very practical. Wow, this room. I don't know. So the gen's still here. There used to be 4 lockers. Now we only have 2 lockers. Yikes. How do I feel about that? Unless there's more lockers out here. That's the garage. Still got 2 stairwells. This one was the House of Pain, correct? That takes you to the garage like it used to. The other stairwell is completely different, though. So this is here. There's a pallet there now. Who? At least right now, there's no, like... It wasn't always a guaranteed loop, but this was, like I said, the same. I could probably get blocked. No side... There's no side window here, huh? So there's going to be 0 side window to vault. In the garage. Nodders. But yeah, coming up the other way. So 2 lockers. So everything is extra wide, extra thick. Wait a minute. Wait, where? I'm so confused. So yeah, it's just so weird now. Because the stairwell was right here before, correct? And now it's over there, so that's why things are all weird. So they still got a pallet down here. Strong pallet. Oh, picking it up. Ahoy, Mr. Boom. So it seems like they're trying to negate this very, very strong loop. What about this one? Man, are we that short of this car this big? That's basement house. Basement house. Which house do we got? So basement house over there. That feels about the same where it was before. Which house do we got? Wow, it's what a hole. Who says that? Was it Marv or Harry in Home Alone 2? Okay, there, Lance. So this another dead end bathroom. I don't think. Maybe they could open up. I guess chest is not there, but I'm gonna say no. Mad dark. Hole tech. Obviously, as a survivor, you'd prefer these to be window vaults. As a killer, you like this because obviously easier to catch up. Hats up for the 20 bits, Lance. So that alert play. So dark, you can only imagine. Yeah, if it's dark for you guys, or if you think it's dark now, imagine maybe for making your screens and stuff. Breakable wall. That's interesting. What a weird spot for a breakable wall to me. I guess it depends like how strong is this loop. So there's a vault out here that's gonna take you outside, not to the roof. I'm running no mixtapes right now, so we haven't heard any altered music. Rat Jam. Where was that wall I took out? So window vault there. I think aesthetically things look beautiful, which they should obviously, but yeah, I'd rather things be more functional than aesthetic. So is this the same house? I'm so confused. What am I looking at? How many houses do we got in this block? Breakable wall. So of course they added breakable walls. Surprising. Upstairs breakable walls though so far. It's 2. What perk should I run for a killer to see the breakable shit? Zanchin tactics or something? Little shed with no lockers. 3 walls. A bush. No TV. I'll be curious to see where things spawn for all the characters with their other objectives. So we got like Plague, Vommy Mommy with their fountains, Pig with their jigsaw boxes. Who else? Freddy with the alarm clocks. Nemi with the vaccine cases. This is Myers' house, right? Again.
Myers.
Wrong number though, Boom.
Okay.
Wrong number. You were saying. That's former House of Pain, basement house, Myers' house. Are all the houses open? Or do they still have some closed off? No? Yeah, we're just here, just Jackson and I in a custom match right now. I guess this is the easiest way to tour the maps and hear the new music and stuff. Anybody else would like to jump on and be my guest? It's the one I just broke out. I don't believe it is. I'm confused. You still see the pieces of wood when you break down a wall, right? I know the pallets you see, but you see that when you see walls. I'm not sure if you do. Like we were here, weren't we? I'd actually like it if we had a second person to see the hemorrhage status effect in action. When we fit, you can fit between the cars. So 1 house, 2 house. 3 house. Yeah, the street's super duper wide now, which is obviously great for killers because it feels like it's a lot easier to be spotted. You go lay down, so tired. Nighty night, veg time. Night night, sheriff. So I guess all the houses are available though, are they not? All open for business. Or before, some of the houses were blocked, right? I don't recall, but I thought some of the houses were not always readily available. So it's just Myers' house and basement house. Wow, it's like so barren over here. The park. Jeez. Like, you know, the house was a dead zone. It's just, wow, this area looks fine, but good luck. Good luck running. Anything over there to loop around? Avoid that area like the plague. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm going to guess these aren't going to like procedurally generate outside of the vaults and everything. Wait, there was never a Tinkerer. That was a little rubber banding there. So yeah, all the houses are available, which is good. That's, I guess, what they want you to do is to snoop and hide in the houses. But what do we have? Just 5 total then. Many minutes goes on being a dick. I'm out of here. Tinkerer. That music. Cat Jam. Full moon? Imagine if we had dynamic skies or clouds that moved. I'll be asking a lot. So there is no, which there never was before, there is no killer shack on this map. They didn't add one, I guess. It's like little sheds and garages. The garages were there. Did that actually interrupt Jackson? I was curious. I never actually saw that happen if somebody's trying to lift the pallet up. Oh my. Lag? Frames? So dark. Donnie Darko. Did you have head on? That wiggle though. Wiggle it just a little bit. Well, I'm good to reload if you want to either be killer or I could try Ghostface next. Vice versa, Mr. Jackson. Booty? Booty? Oh yeah, I'm assuming hopefully the gates can be... So these gates are on the same wall. The map does feel... It looks like super big, but it feels actually smaller to me. Could just be because it's so open now. It's like so much easier for the killer to see. Like it just looks like a barren wasteland. Like if you're crouched behind a car, I think you're good, but... Things felt a lot more tight before. Tight. Shalom. Throw on some hexes to see some totem spawns. I didn't actually see any other totems except for the one. We like haunted ground. Oh, you don't have Legion? I was gonna be Ghostface now if you don't mind then, if you want to switch it up. Stay with this music. H. Haunted ground gives us 2 totems. So many hexes. I actually don't want that on because that won't light anything up right away. One, 2, 3, 4. That'll light up 4, right? Actually, I'll throw on 5. I want to see all the totems if possible. I can still run Windows Opportunity as Survivor. Hex, hex, hex. This is 2 hexes, so that should be 5, correct? Ghostface stare. Ugh.
I have dreams.
Crotch shots? Imagine. Go snoop on some totems. Why some here do I feel slow? Unstocked. Just one totem. On the main street, bought a truck by a railing. What else? Got our bearings, so that should be Myers' house. Oh, wait a second. Hold up. This does change. Am I wrong? This is Myers' house. There's a number here, I believe. Exposed. But this house, this was the House of Pain before. Former House of Pain. Basement house. And now, well, at least the garage is closed. Oh, shit. It is closed. Okay. Right? Okay. You still see inside with no textures. Boomer fought a boss for 2 hours that gave him nothing. Oh, where? In Elden Ring? I missed it. Turn point left. Okay, so the houses, I was wrong. I stand corrected. Houses do seem to be generated. Wow, what a shitty totem spawn for a killer. What a shitty totem spawn. Come on, man. As a non-killer main, even I admit that's pretty shitty. Well, there goes my Hex Ruin. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Myers' house. Oh, that's right. I forgot to look for the basement before. Did I just miss it? It always was in the Myers' house here. Killer basement. That's right. It's this window here. Oh, wow. It's just a slope. So this is completely different. No window vault there right now. No window vault out the side. Holy crap. To get to the back of this place is wild now, too. This is not even the back. Imagine. Where's the back door? Boning up the totems. Okay, so still it's naked on this side. So what happens with that one house just being sealed off? I just assume that's a good thing then for the killer if that house is just blocked off. It's one less area to have to patrol. You sunk my battleship. Where else do we got some totems? Oh, the music. There's a breakable wall. I feel like a giant, even though Ghostface is not supposed to be tall. A garage with no lockers. Weird. What the hell? That totem's not very hidden well either, is it? I mean, it's inside. I mean, where can the hatches spawn? Hatch in the house. Thank you for the lurk, boom. And the stairwells seem wide enough that you can't get body blocked now, I don't think. Oh wait, how's the lean in stock? Oh, okay. So it just actually shows you what side Ghostface is going to pop out on. Gotcha. So we had, what, 2 totems on the street, 1 in the house by a rocking chair. Not sure where that one was. Guess in the backyard. Oh, that's right. I always forget to uncover my perks. Imagine. Aha, there it is. Snuffity snuffers. So far, yeah, this one house is you're just shit out of luck. Former House of Pain, basement house. I still have to put the Jennies somewhere though, right? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's right, because we don't just a one-on-one right now. So I don't see all the gens. Alright, this might be a good loop here if it's open right now. I was watching on another stream before at the Myers house. Let's see. So if the survivor on the Myers house here, if this, depending on what stays open, there's a ramp here. If you're the killer, if I'm chasing the survivor, they come through here. They run this way, they go out the back of the kitchen, then they vault over this. And they keep repeating that loop. So they go back around this way, they can go through those bushes, and rinse, repeat. Eventually, the killer would catch up, I would assume. Or if the killer just decides to do something different, but the survivor does this. They get a fast vault on this. Rinse and repeat. I don't know if you want to try that at all, Jackson, or not. I give you a head start in this area. I would just follow Chase. He's following you around. I would actually vault this as well. Slow vault that as killer. Good bushes. Good bush tech. Someone's gonna follow Jackson around the house for a little bit. Try to hug. I won't try to swing or anything yet. But oh, I think it was a fast? Seemed like a fast. Oh, they gave me bloodlust. So I still couldn't have caught Jackson. I think I may have screwed up back there. I'm trying to hug this as tight as I can. Oh, I bounced off of something there. Wow. Loop any loopers. And a 5 Jenny run commences. Now I can hit you, I think. Right there. That was the medium roll. Because I got bloodlust ×2. But yeah, that's not bad. It's very repetitive. Hopefully they add more to it. But I like having unique music. It's not as good as the Legions, obviously. Oh, there was a totem right there on the ground. I didn't even see those scratch marks. Nice. Is that sprint burst or just me being slowy McSlow face? Shaking that ass. Yeah, everything just seems bigger, except for like the map on a whole. On the whole, this room was a dead room, but now it has a window. Again, these windows I'm sure can be blocked or unblocked. Keany Kears. Now Ghostface has Legion Screw Tear Radius perk that would make people DC. Now this Ghostface has Legion Screw Tear Radius. That does seem like a little sprint burst, does it not? Sprinty burst. Wait a minute, what the hell was that? Stock? Wait a minute. Lean and stock from here, sure. You got me. Would you like to try, would you mind switching, Jackson? I'll let you do some killer now on the same map. Hookers. Classic Ghostface. I still actually want to hear the music from my standpoint, Lance. So we're doing Ghostface and Legion because I want to hear the terror radius. I was hoping I could. Well, Jackson doesn't have Legion, so I don't know if I can now, actually. But it's all good. I just want to see the map as Survivor. Hey there, Blake. That was the one thing that surprised Zara last time. She's like, wait, I can't play as X-Killer on the PTB. I'm like, no, not if you don't own it. You can only play as the killer before the killer's released, the new killers on PTB. For survivors. Imagine Ghostface. Ghostface buffs. And Legion buffs. Windows of opportunity. There's a little clipping issue going on. What the hell? What are we looking at? Look at Meg's right shoulder of this outfit. Her arm's normally bare, is it not? I don't know what this white is coming through. Where's the booba clippage? Booba clipping through. Not here. I don't think so. Just bug fixes and stuff. Well, Survivor changes. Yeah, they nerfed Boil Over down again. Boon Circle of Healing's been nerfed down as well. Those are the changes. The main Survivor changes. You and your bunny gets wet, you get a hair dryer. You get your hair dryer. Yeah, Boil Over seems like it's almost back in its old iteration at this point. Could be like in terms of numbers, it's probably not exactly, but like I think it's at the point now no one's probably gonna care to use it again, like they used to never care. So it's the only perk you had, of course. Well, you still get, so there's that one buff. If the killer drops, you do get that buff, which was never there before, so that does help. I think before it said your struggling effects on the killer were increased by 100%. Now it's down to 80 at tier 3. Nope, you don't, Jackson. As me as the host, I actually just chose the map anyways. I just put that there for the memes. The lack of memes, I should say. Since we're in custom. Thank you, sir. I'm not sure where the killer's ability to see the hook auras within 16 meters. I don't know. I don't think that number's changed, but that was the way that perk always worked. There was just like, I'm not sure what the wiggle effects were before. The whole drop thing was new. I'm just bringing the map in to look for totems. Spot the totems if I don't see them again. I know I could have brought small game as well. Or Detective Sunch. These nuts. What was that noise? Is that a hunter's hatchet? Oh, it was. Thought you were a ghost face. So now this house is open again. Basement house. Two lockers only, no longer 4. Super confusing again, because the way this used to work, this staircase is still here. This feels familiar. This staircase is over there. That staircase there used to be right here, facing upward. So now I gotta run around to get up here. It's here. Pallets. No window there. No window there to get into the basement. Holy cow. Oh, you can bonk your head right there. Pallet there. Oh wait, was that 2 pallets here? Really? I wonder if that's gonna get swapped around. That's pretty wild. There's 2 pallets right there. Killed him. Yeah, I mean, you still have boil over. It's just not as great as it once was. Myers' house. I'm going to assume the basement always spawns still in Myers' house like it did once upon a time. Shed pallet. Six home's not in a terrible spot. Shit, what's that there up top? The exit gate. Has it been hanging? Tied by a noose? I was running. Taste buds seem off. Uh-oh. Sure brought up pallet pickup 101. This pallet here's not too bad, not super strong, but again depends on the killer you're going against, of course. That's weird. The breakable wall showed up for a second there, not that we can do anything about it. With windows of opportunity. Oh. I think I saw that anyways, yeah. That's interesting. Guessing glitch / visual bug, but... or plans to make it so survivors can take those suckers down at some point for some reason. Interesting. Totems. Seesaw. Remains to be seen until we play an actual, like, real game when this comes out in 3 weeks. The way it looks great. Obviously, graphically. Looks beautiful. I feel like the outside area is a lot more friendly for killers now. Not that I never felt it was unfriendly, but it's so much more wide and open. But I feel like the insides, they try to balance it. I feel like the insides are pretty good for survivors as well, depending on the layout of the building. If they're going to be sneaky or snoop around. My initial impressions, anyways. Like, I feel like if I'm running Sprint Burst Fixate, I feel like that'll be great. Especially if there's a lot of nooks and crannies to just fastly walk around here. And or Iron Will. Alley-oop. Are all the windows marked distinguishably? Okay, they're not. Are all the vault points? RPD on Rio. Oreo? It's so narrow, but the killer can still make it over this. Or you could probably get a good holing on the killer there. Again, I'm assuming all these upstairs walls, or these upstairs holes in the walls, are the ones that may or may not be opened. Opened by breakable wall tech. So we do got some bushes around, but I feel like I'm not super duper invisible. Tires squealing. Okay, so this area here, I didn't recall seeing this before. This is definitely nice and long. That's what she said, like for running. You don't want to throw that pallet early if this is like this. I don't recall if that was in the same spot before. If we were in different, if it just generated differently. Same sign, Strode Realty. So far, I've yet to see this loop get blocked off. By that I mean get blocked off by procedurally generated map at the start of the trial. I would assume that window there can maybe get blocked off or will get blocked off. That got blocked out for me vaulting it 3 times. Imagine. Frosty eyes. It sounded very loud, whatever that thing hit. Drywall? Thud. Did you hear it? Oh, this is the death trap in there. I thought that was the whole room. My body. Where's Jackson? Was my head on not ready? Jackson flying. I can't even get out that window. Rip. Yeah, I can't tell. I guess these windows can normally be open. They're not. My body. Well, I'm content. I see it. How many DPI you doing? This is the DVD content we all needed. Praise. That's right. Nerfed Boon Circle of Healing. AKA slower than it was. This is the second time it's been slowed down now, I think, since its original launch last fall. Is this self-care speeds now? I forget if it is or not. I know you should run self-care. Still a good perk though, because it allows anybody to heal, especially on a map with 2 stories or multiple stories, since it goes through the floor as well, like a cylinder. Hatches O'Houlihan. Like, I can still see me running Circle of Healing for now. I feel like the devs are still going to want to... I feel like killer mains are still going to complain about it and still want to get a nerf someday, and the devs are probably trying to figure out... They'll probably have to make a new animation. I think they're still going to either make it where the killer can either just break the totem flat out, which you'll have to make a new animation for, and or take some other suggestions of where the survivor can only place the boon totem X amount of times. There's like a token, and maybe they can only place said boon totem so many times, and then they're shit out of luck if it gets snuffed out. How do you open the door as a killer? You can only do one or the other. You can either either have to wait for the end game before you can open a door, or you can only close the hatch. So since you close the hatch, you're unable to open a door now. Is what happened there. And you couldn't open the door because they didn't have all the gens done. It's Edge. Does this look the same? Oh, this is actually different. Oh, this looks different. So got the little walls here, but no grass on the sides. Jackson's out of here. It's hoping to fall off the roof at the nick of time, but nope. No such luck.